One of the world's finest cities, New York, is constantly a frenzy of activity, with famous attractions around every corner and scarcely enough time to visit them all. Many people visit simply to take in the sights, such as the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, historic districts, and countless renowned museums. Some come to Broadway performances, others to shop and eat, and still others simply to take in the sights. New York is a delight for sightseeing because many of the best spots to view are close to or only a short ride away from one another. You might want to seize this chance to explore the city alone. Use our list of the greatest New York attractions to help you plan your vacation. The Statue of Liberty, America's most recognizable landmark, is at the top of every first-time visitor's list of things to do in New York. It was a gift from France to America, one of America's most fantastic tourist destinations. It was constructed in 1886 and continues to serve as a global symbol of freedom. With a height of just under 152 feet from the base to the torch and a weight of roughly 450,000 pounds, it is one of the tallest statues in the entire world. The statue is visible from the ground with excellent views from Battery Park at the southernmost tip of Manhattan. The best thing to do, though, is to take a little boat ride to Liberty Island and visit the Statue of Liberty up close to appreciate it fully. The statue's admission tickets are no longer available. Pre-purchasing tickets is always a good idea. Regarding New York attractions, practically every tourist itinerary includes Rockefeller Center, an Art Deco skyscraper with 70 stories. 30 Rockefeller Plaza gives breathtaking views of Manhattan from its renowned top-of-the-rock observation deck, which is the centerpiece of this enormous entertainment and shopping complex amid Manhattan. It is home to NBC TV and other media. The three floors that comprise the so-called deck are situated on the 67th, 69th, and 70th floors. A top-of-the-rock observation deck ticket can be purchased in advance. If your plans change or the weather isn't cooperating, you may modify the date with these tickets. One of the most popular winter activities in New York City is ice skating on the outdoor rink at the base of the tower. This is a beautiful activity for families and couples. Usually the skating rink is open from October to April. A huge Christmas tree is set up in front of the ice rink after Thanksgiving, illuminating the facility throughout the holiday season. Many people come to New York in December to see this place. The well-known Atlas bronze sculpture in front of the International Building is another attraction in this region. The subject is well-liked among photographers. One of the most popular things to do in New York City is to see a Broadway performance. This theater, regarded as the best in the country, features the most recent productions and time-honored classics. The term Broadway is frequently used to refer to just Broadway theater, which includes several theaters in the theater district and along Broadway. Tickets for the most well-liked performances should be ordered well in advance. The Shubert at 221 West 44th Street and the Booth at 22 West 45th Street are two renowned playhouses that pedestrians can only access in the theater district's Shubert Alley. In the past, aspiring performers would frequent Shubert Alley in search of chances to appear in a production sponsored by Sam S. Shubert, the theater mogul. A chorus line gave a record-breaking 6,137 performances at the Shubert. The St. James Playhouse, which is nearby, hosted the world premiere of the musical Oklahoma in 1941. Several great actors are said to have met at Sardi's Restaurant, and Irving Berlin performed the Music Box Revue at the Music Box Theater in 1921. One of New York's most recognizable iconic structures and a popular tourist destination is the Empire State Building. The 102-story, 381-meter-tall tower held the record for the world's tallest building until One World Trade Center tower climbed higher 41 years later. With an airship mooring tower on top when it first opened in 1931, the Empire State Building instantly became a landmark and a symbol of New York City. The Empire State Building has two observatories, but both have breathtaking views. Looking into the neighboring states of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Massachusetts, you may see up to 80 miles away on clear days. The highest open-air viewing deck in the city is on the 86th floor, 1,050 feet, where most visitors head as they climb the Empire State Building. It may seem recognizable because it has appeared in many films and television programs. It contains a glass-enclosed space, heated in winter and cooled in summer. It has a sizable outdoor promenade on all four sides of the structure and is accessible via high-speed automatic elevators. The vistas are breathtaking. The 102nd floor's top deck is 1,250 feet above the busy streets below. The viewing area is contained, although you are 16 stories higher. The wait to climb the Empire State Building is often long, goes slowly, and can get out of hand during busy periods, which adds unnecessary frustration to the process. Be advised that visiting this one attraction alone might easily consume half of your day of sightseeing. The Empire State Building Observatory and an optional skip-the-line ticket that allows you to skip the lines are highly recommended. If the weather is terrible, you can save the ticket and use it on another day because it is flexible and valid for up to a year. There is an exciting and recently extended attraction in New York City. The High Line is a former rail line that has been transformed into an urban walking trail above the city streets. Many trees and plants planted in this distinctive linear public park are native species. Many of these bloom in the spring. Most of the park is surrounded by glass fences, giving it a natural appearance while still providing breathtaking views of the city. This green space on the east of Manhattan stretches from Gansevoort Street, just south of West 13th Street. For the most part, it runs parallel to 10th Avenue. It is accessible at several sites along the route. Some provide stair access and others offer elevator access. The views of the city's architecture and the lookouts over the streets give a different viewpoint, even though the High Line is only 2 to 3 stories above street level. A dining area with bleacher-style seats and a glass wall looking out onto the city lies near the south end of the route, and there are artworks and benches all along it. The course receives a lot of traffic and may get very busy on the weekends, but it's still a pleasant getaway when there's no nearby activity. The Hudson Yards Overlook, known as the Vessel, located close to 34th Street, is one of the High Line's attractions. This multi-level building is beautiful. Just off the High Line, there are additional worthwhile destinations to explore. The Meatpacking District has many fashionable eateries and excellent dining options and is located in the south. The Whitney Museum of American Art is close to the southernmost entrance point and is a worthwhile stop. It takes only a few minutes to walk to the well-known Chelsea Market, which is housed in a former Nabisco plant and has a variety of eateries and boutique stores. If you exit the High Line at the 16th Street entry, elevator access. The place to be in New York in the evening is Times Square. Surrounded by enormous, brilliantly lighted billboards and screens, it is exhilarating whenever you visit. The renowned ball drop at midnight is part of the New Year's Eve festivities in New York, and the square and nearby streets are crowded with revelers. Times Square is constantly busy and packed, but has its unique charm. The bleachers built up at one end are a fantastic area to pause and take in the panorama. Times Square, formerly Longacre Square, was named after the New York Times Tower in 1904. The newspaper debuted its moving sign with current headlines in 1928, the first of its kind in history. Visit Madame Tussauds Wax Museum if you're searching for something entertaining to do as a group or pair after you've got your fill of sitting on the bleachers. For more information about these and other exotic locations, visit our channel Juno Travels. Don't forget to click the bell button to get notified when we upload something new.